One, two, three, four. We are live. Hi, fam. Hi, friends. Your girl is back. Nkechi Ejikeme on Who Cares to Care. How are we all doing? It's good to be back. It's another sequel. It is a wrap of all the sequels. It's been a series of sequel, continuation. And today we are bringing it to a wrap. And it's a good one. It is a good one. How are we doing? How is your weekend going? It is hot here. If you're in London, it is hot. And if you're close to me, I don't do sun, but some people like it. So it's all good. So it's good to be back on Who Cares to Care. Nkechi Ejikume is my name. Today, I'm back with the last sequel in the meantime of this series. I have titled it, I Give Up. In bracket, menopause is a big one. These are things people don't discuss, but on this channel, on this show, we keep it real, we bring it live. Those things people don't talk about is what we talk about on this channel. And I want to use this opportunity to introduce my next serial coming up for next week. My next serial I have titled, Are You a Punching Bag? You see, like I said in one of my episodes, I've been running away from any discussion that has to do with relationship. But when I treated one of my episodes on this show about a lady, a mom, a carer that has twins and her husband is in and out, shuffling in and out of their lives. In fact, he's there today, he's not there tomorrow. I just said, you know what? It is time to touch on this topic as a consent relationship. It will be criminal for me to be doing this job, for me to be doing this show, and I will not bring topics on relationship. So I decided to, look into that. And after this sequel next week, that comes up. So this lady, okay, before we start, let me put a number in case anybody wants to call to contribute to the show. You people know the way we roll, isn't it? Yes. So let's do that quickly. 9, 7, 8. Yeah, that's the number. So my people, it's good to be back, like I said. Yes. So this lady called me and said that she's given up. I said, you're giving up how? I didn't understand what she meant by she was giving up. She said her daughter is violent to her. Her daughter is lazy. Her daughter is can't do anything. That she's thinking of sending her away to a hostel. That she wants my advice. To be honest, that was serious for me because, to be fair, so many things she said I could not relate to, and I don't want to say all here, but when a child has gotten to a place of violence, it is a serious matter. And because my son is not, I don't have that experience, but I know mothers that and friends that have that experience. It's painful. And before I continue with this lady, I want to say that is the more reason why we should start on time to train these children. That is the more reason why we should start on time to direct them, to teach them what to do, how to do when they are young. Being a parent to a child that does not have special needs is actually a lot of work, let alone the one that has the special needs. If you're saying A, she's saying Z. And if you don't make the efforts to train them when they are young, to teach them when they are young, to in quote, tame them when they're young, it becomes extremely difficult when they grow up. So please, if you are a young mom that has a young child that has special needs, early intervention remains the key. I say it all the time. Once you start early, you start to train that child early on. It helps with how they behave, what they will learn and what they will not learn, and their strengths and their areas of weakness. Then you take it from there. But when you don't do much with them as they grow, it becomes more difficult to even manage them. So back to this mom. I didn't know what to tell her. because in my case of my knackers knows to come back, put his bag away, his coat away, his shoes and socks away. If he wants to leave his socks on, it's up to him if the weather is cold. And before he goes, he goes for his snacks. Now he's aware that there are things you have to do before you even earn your snacks after school. You don't come back and drop your bag. Sometimes he comes up, he drops, I say, pick your bag, pick quickly. He drops his bag, hang up your coat, put your bag away, you know where your bag, remove your shoe, remove your clothes. He will remove his clothes and go and put it in the dirty basket. And now wear his pajamas or something before he now goes for his snacks. It's a routine. He got used to it. Even when he wants to be lazy, I said, no, come on, come back. And he will come back. The main point is that he's aware that those things has to be done, that things do not do themselves. Things do not do themselves. You have to do them. I know, and all that. So with this mom, I said to her, your life is more important. I said to her, I will not sit down here and say give up on your child. But if this child is already violent, you have to get help yourself. And if you have to keep her, if she has to get her own accommodation, where you may be very close to you, where you have to be overseeing what is going on with professionals to help you, then you have to think about that one seriously because of your own life. In fact, she said that the girl chases her around the house with a knife, and that is very, 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 very disturbing. Please, if you're here, just say hi. I can see you guys. Hello, my people. Good to have you here. Write something so that we can talk. So I said to her, if you have to get a place close to you so that you can monitor what's going on, so that you can see her, so that you can, be on top of the carers and the professionals that are looking after her, you have to think about that. Because you don't want a situation where one day you close your eyes or she will come from your back and stab you or injure you. And we are aware that these children of ours, that those that are violent, even when they're not violent, they're very strong. I don't know where their strength comes from. It's just a bit strange, and you know what I mean, moms and dads. So they're very strong. So you don't want a situation where you'll be in the house alone with her. She might overpower you and injure you and all that and all that. And she's not a young lady. Age is coming on. Age is coming on. And the fact still remains that no matter how strong we are, listen, life has battered us so much. We moms as a whole, parents as a whole, parenting these children is not easy. Life has battered us alone. You are even more battered when you are a mom with your dad special needs, or when you are caring for a loved one. You are even more battered. So you are exhausted. If you are 50, you feel 70. If you are 45, you are feeling like you're 60-year-old, because you are exhaustion, because of the tears and wears. This is too much, because of the non-sleeping, always run the clock. There must be something to do. So you are physically exhausted anyway, mentally exhausted anyway, let alone. So I told her to think hard about that one, honestly, but I felt for her so badly and all that. And as we spoke, as we went along, I asked her age, and she told me her age. So, because when she kept on saying she's tired, she's exhausted, she's this, she's that, I said to her, do you think you are approaching menopause? She said, I don't know. A lot of things are happening to me. I asked her, how about your mood, the mood swing, the hot flashes, everything that comes with menopause. You see, we women, as girls, we are not taught much. Let me say much. We are not taught much. Starting from when you saw your period, think back, my generation. You just woke up one morning, you saw one red thing on your pants. And what's that? For me, I was a late starter. I've gone to boarding house, secondary school, year one. All my mates, we are seeing this thing. I don't know I wasn't seeing. So I was wondering what's going on until I now saw. Then I ran home to tell my mom. Then my mom had to, then they will not start. That is when they will start telling you this, that, and the other. When a man touches you, if you go past a man, you get pregnant. They will not, you are not prepared early on in life to get ready for this. This is what to expect. As so from age of 10, I know some people see at 9, but that is very few, on few occasions. At the age of 10, you should prepare a child for her period, and all that. So we are not taught to expect our period. We are not taught a lot of things about our body. We don't know. So you just see a period, you get used to it, you get on with it. Then you marry, or you start having children. After having children, nobody will teach you about menopause. Because the society has makes it sound like a taboo. If you are going through menopause, you are dead. In fact, you are expected to grow up, marry, have children, finish. Says who? Lies from the pit of hell. And women are suffering, especially as it concerns this menopause. People have lost their relationship, their marriages, their sex libido. Who says that after having children? Who says that during menopause that you cannot enjoy sex with your husband? Says who? Lies from the pit of hell. Who says that the hot flashes do not have solutions? Says who? Who says you should suffer? Says who? Because you are ashamed. Please, if you get to a certain age, because some people see it early, some people might be circumstances, maybe for if you have recovered from cancer, which you're a hero for even beating cancer. To be honest, once you start chemo, early menopause sets in. Some people, for some reason, they start it early. Some people over 50. Some people still see that period over 50. If you start late, you stop late. I started very late as a young girl. Okay, so I said to this woman, go and check what's going on with you. Because the way you are sounding, I know this child is an issue here. I get that. This is your daughter. But there's more. There's more. Maybe you are hitting menopause. Go and see it. Women, please go and seek help. Just don't sit down there and die and wallow in pain, being ashamed, being timid. They will think you're old. Who says you're old? Who says you're old? Everybody has their own. Even if you're living with a man and you're hiding it, him too has his own. Don't forget that part. Men too, as they mature, they start going down. Because honestly, because part of this problem has to do with how the society will see you, or maybe your husband, or maybe your partner, or maybe men as a whole. That is total bogadash for all I care. And you are there dying in pain. Run straight to a menopause doctor and go and talk. Days are gone when you have to be ashamed to talk about menopause, to talk about period, to talk about changes in your body, and your mental health is messed up. Because as I was speaking with her, I realized that her mental health is messed up. Yes, her child is okay. Look at this scenario. This poor woman now, her child is one problem. For the fact that she has a child with special needs is one headache on its own, affecting her mental health, bringing her down psychologically. No mother with a child with special needs is completely happy. Your joy is not whole. Simple. No father with a child with special needs. Your joy is not whole. Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight. Okay, so now she has this child. One problem. Now she's exhausted. The exhaustion of looking after this child and caring for this child is another one. Now menopause sets in. On top, even when you don't have like any physical thing telling you down, menopause hits you. You are losing your mind. Go and Google it, study it. And if you are a coming up woman in your 30s, study about menopause. Start getting ready. I told her, go to your doctor. Go and speak to your doctor about these matters of what you're feeling. Tell your doctor about your hot flashes. Tell your doctor about your mood swing. Tell your doctor about everything happening to you. Tell your doctor that you want to lose your mind. You're going mental. Because for different women, it is different situation. Okay, I say go and get a patch. HR a menopause patch. HRT, put it on yourself to balance your hormone. All your hormones will just balance before you lose your man, before you go mad. So we now left her child and concentrated on this. And by the time I finished with her, it was obvious that the menopause discussion and struggles, she even gained more than thinking of what to do with her daughter. Simple. If your child is violent, aggressive, that child is violent, is aggressive. It's nobody's fault. But it will be criminal to lose your life for your child. I'm sorry. Already you've lost your life bringing up this child already, or your children. Then this. So I will say, do not go and throw her away in the hostel where you don't know what's going on, and don't. If you can get a place for her close to where you are, so that you can be seeing what's going on, so that you always have help all the time, helping you to look after this child. But then again, check out yourself. Then again, look after yourself. Then again, go to your GP. Then again, go to your doctor. Then again, go to a menopause practitioner, whoever you can talk to, and sort yourself out first. Get that part. Get the medication if you need one. Get everything. Rebalance your hormones. You are entitled to a good life. You are entitled to enjoy sex as a matured woman. Says who? Since when did it become a taboo? You are entitled to be happy. You are entitled to lie down and not wake up in a pool of sweat, hot flashes. You are entitled to all of that. You are entitled for your moods to be balanced, because already life is stressing you mood-wise, let alone when menopause sets in. Anyway, I can't stop banging on this menopause because women, we too, and all that. Because you don't want them to feel you're old. Look after what you have left. Look after what you have left, for crying out loud. You've lived their life. You've had their children. You've gone through those battles of having 1, 2, or 3, or 4 like me and back. Whatever is the case, encourage yourself. Those things you look at maybe about yourself or around your body and you feel, they're not, my dear, this is the achievement of the battles you fought and won. Simple. Let alone coming to hide that you're menopausing. Big deal. Big deal. There are so many things to do to remain on point. My dear, some people are 20, they're not menopausing, they behave like they're 80. So, on Who Cares to Care, I've come to talk to us. On Who Cares to Care, I have come to reach out to my generation about this pain we carry, about this problem we carry, and matter is made worse when we are trying to hide it, because we are ashamed, because we are embarrassed, because we don't want people to feel that we are getting old. Old age is a good thing. You have a choice, either to age gracefully or to. What's the alternative if you don't want to age gracefully? No, what is the alternative if you're not moving towards aging gracefully? The alternative is what? I don't want the alternative. Simple. You don't want to die. So you better live well, mature well, age well, and age with grace. On Who Cares to Care, your girl, till the end of time. Nkechi Ejikume. How do I say it again? Share, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. I will see you next time. Take it easy and remember blessed. Wherever you are, whether you're in London, enjoy the song. For the people that like the song. For me, I'll continue with my day. I will see you soon. Please look after yourself, women. It is paramount. I love you and take care. God bless you. Bye. I'm gone.